Welcome to TEPSA Explainer. My name is Hrvoje Butković and I work as a Senior Research Associate at the Institute for Development and International Relations in Zagreb. In this video, I would like to present you my views about the recent rise in Euroscepticism in Croatia. One thing that I would like you to take from this video is that in my view the concept of differentiated integration represents a useful tool for combating Eurosceptic sentiments. According to this concept, not all members of the European Union need to be aligned with the EU policies in the same way. And in order to suppress the Euroscepticism, some countries could opt out of some EU policies. When talking about the Euroscepticism in Croatia, one important moment are the European Parliament elections which took place last year. At this election, the ruling Croatian and the pro-EU Croatian Democratic Union won 22.7% of the votes, which is the worst result for that party in 30 years since its establishment. On the other hand, the Eurosceptic parties on the far right and the far left won combined 35.3% of the votes. This is a very worrying development because the support for the Eurosceptic parties, when compared with results of the last national parliamentary elections, raised for some 18%. The success of the Eurosceptic parties and candidates calls for the evaluation of the government policies since 2016, when the Croatian Democratic Union started to be led by the Prime Minister Andrej Plenković. He often insisted upon implementation of the politically sensitive actions and reforms that were supported by the EU, but which simultaneously lacked sufficient popular support in the country. One such example is the program of introducing the euro in Croatia, which was initiated in late 2017. The opponents of this program acknowledge the fact that the European Union encourages all member states who satisfy the economic criteria to start the process of introducing the euro. However, they underline that only some 40% of the citizens support introduction of the euro at this moment. Furthermore, other non-Eurozone member states seem hesitant about making this step at this moment of time. The second example, which is worth discussing here, is the pension reform, which was implemented in early 2019 and which was inspired by the EU recommendations. In the aftermath of the pension reform, the Croatian trade unions organized and they made all the necessary prerequisites for the implementation of the national referendum on this issue. Facing this imminent threat, the Croatian government retreated and cancelled this controversial aspect of the pension reform. These two examples show that currently in Croatia there is a growing tension between the pro-EU government and the business community on the one side, which support the EU actions and reforms, and the growing number of the citizens who oppose them, fearing the possible economic consequences. The unfortunate results of the European Parliament elections, in my view, show that this kind of popular opposition cannot be taken lightly, and that in order to suppress the spread of the Euroscepticism, before engaging in far-reaching actions such as introduction of the euro, the government should make sure that it has support of the majority of its citizens. Thank you for watching and please stay tuned for the next TEPSA Explainer.